Hey people, this is my mom's show where she talks about us. We give her the things that we give y'all the show. Get cozy, here you come.
Hey guys, welcome to Cozy Womb Podcast. My name is Shan, mama of the girls. This is a podcast about parenting, surviving your kids, and raising better humans, all right? Today, y'all see the title. I want to talk about, does your kid have anxiety? Episode 20, happy Friday. Let's get into it. To be honest, we live in a stressful world, right? And some of us have children that also live here too. A lot of kids are being looked through cameras to be watched, not by babysitters, but through Wi-Fi cameras in their home. We are dealing with latch code kids, not latch key, because a lot of houses you don't even need a key to get in. Everything.
What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage? Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
It's a smart house. So latch code kids, meaning they put a code in, they get in the house, the door automatically locks, there's an alarm automatically on, and parents can watch their kids through the cameras of the house to know what's going on, and they get alerts, right? And genetically, children are dealing with anxiety, okay? This is not something that was widely talked about generations before us. Now, I feel like the parents who are raising the kids now are understanding of the fact that your child has this thing called this, and this is how you deal with it. This is how you help them. And so when it comes to anxiety, it can be genetic. It can be a trait that was like passed down from either their father's side or their mom's side. And it might come from learned behaviors that they saw watching you cope with certain things. So let's talk about it. Does your child have anxiety? Yay! Hey there, I hope you're enjoying the show. My name is Shan, and this is Cozy Womb Podcast. We're going to take a little break, and I want to tell you about a few things that's going on for Cozy Womb Podcast. One, all of the old episodes of Cozy Womb Podcast from season 1 up until now will be going on an exclusive backlog where only subscribers that are on Red Circle will be able to access. So all of the old episodes from season 1, 2, even the seasons that weren't numbered when I was starting out in 2018, you won't see on your mainstream podcast platforms like Apple or Spotify or Radio Public or Podbean. It's not that I'm deleting them, I'm putting them on exclusive to make room for the upcoming episodes. I am currently in season 15. I haven't started working on 16. I don't know what that focus is going to be, but for now, I just want to make room and make it easier for you guys to scroll through and find the episodes that are most current. Unlike other indie podcasts, I do like to stay up to date and stay consistent with the podcast, so people don't assume, oh, maybe she stopped recording or maybe she stopped doing this show, because I always see as a podcaster, as a creator, that podcasts have lasted an episode in 2020 or 2019, but they're still keeping the name on these platforms, and they're it's kind of like they're stalling out. Maybe life happened, or maybe they don't want to do it anymore, but it just becomes like this sea of dead podcasts. So I just want to make space for the most current episodes. Also, if you are interested in getting some new Cozy Womb gear, I did update the Cozy Womb podcast gear on the Cozy Womb shop with Teespring, so you can order whenever you like. If you go on www.shambypodden.com, you will see all of the podcasts and all of the shops, including Mama's Cozy Closet, on the shop list. So if you're interested in looking for some new gear, t-shirts, hoodies, whether it's, tank tops or just mugs, just to freshen it up, they're all on there. They're all available to you. My books did go on sale on lulu.com for podcasting, the journals that you can write in. You can basically do all of your fresh ideas in. It's available on lulu.com. They are not on sale any longer, but they are still available to you to be shipped to your door. So I appreciate everybody supporting the show. I appreciate everybody leaving reviews. And if you are interested in calling in and just giving a bit of feedback or have any questions, you can always call 770-284-8175 and I will answer any of your questions. You can also find me on TikTok at Shamby Podden. Now let's get back to the show.
Here we go.
Back to the show.
Back to the show.
Yay! I think we have to remember that kids are mini humans, and so we need to respect them. They know when their vibe is off, just like we know when our vibes are off, right? Does your kid worry all the time? You never thought to see if something else was a bigger issue? Do they get really quiet around people? Do they do their hands get like sweaty? Do they start like scratching their throat or doing certain fidgety mannerisms? That's anxiety. That's what usually happens to people who are easily embarrassed or maybe have to talk to a large crowd. That's anxiety. I know for me, in 4th to 9th grade, when math class would give me anxiety because there was so much pressure to get this answer to be right and to show your work like it was taught to you, as if there was never another way to teach how to get to that answer. And now that I'm an adult and we have all these resources and social media, there's this math guy that looks like Mr. Bean, and the way that he goes through problems and teaches you how to think of it a different way and get the answer, I'm mad because I'm just like, where were you when I was struggling? Where were you when, I didn't understand how this teacher was teaching me in this class, and I would have completely understood it if I was taught this way. And the difference is we can't go back as parents, right? But we can help our children who are dealing with some of the traits that we had when it came to like problems with school or with other kids or with people or just trusting themselves, right? I would get super frustrated and sensitive to the point where the more you tried to help me, the more upset I got. And I'm talking about the crying, doing math work for hours. I remember in high school, my mom got me a tutor. Like, my mom, up to a certain point in math, she was just like, I don't understand this stuff. Like, this is completely not needed. We didn't do this in Jamaica. I don't know what this is. I don't know why they want you to learn it this way. That's not how we were taught. You need somebody else to help you. And if my brothers couldn't help me, it was like, I'm gonna just get you a tutor. And even with the tutor trying to help me through it, I didn't understand, right? And so the more I would get help and the more people would do stuff with me, I got really frustrated, and it created like this self-doubt within me, as if something was wrong with me because I don't understand this concept. And so the more I tried, the more I felt stupid. And a lot of kids go through that. A lot of kids are dealing with that right now. And so if you're not noticing your child get stomach cramps anytime Monday's coming around and they have to go to school, you need to really look into that.
What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
When you visit Arizona, time is measured in moments, not minutes. Like the moment your work stress disappears as you kayak through the canyons. Or the moment you discover the life-changing effects of prickly pear chocolate. But nothing beats the moment you see the Grand Canyon for the very first time. Visit a new state of mind. Learn more at hereyouareaz.com.
To see if my child is dealing with anxiety and how can I help them manage it. Because you can't wake up, poof, take this, get rid of it. You got to teach your child how to manage that. Right? When they have to do social activities and they shut down and they get really quiet and they ball up their hands in a fist, or, they can't get up because their body is basically on lockdown. That's anxiety. That's a part of anxiety. It's not acting out. It's not them craving attention. Be kind and understanding of what your child might be going through. Don't be dismissive about your child's needs or what they're dealing with, because it is real. I know now we live in a time where there's a name for every little thing. True. Okay, I'll give you that. But at the same time, understanding that the body and the brain controls a lot of things that happens with our bodies, and we're all different, also has to be taken into consideration. So if your son or daughter might be fidgety because they're dealing with anxiety, it is up to us as parents, before their teacher, before their principal, before you're just oh, they just have a behavior issue. Maybe they don't have a behavior issue. Maybe they really have anxiety. They don't know how to manage it, and they lash out or they get defensive because of it, because they don't understand what's happening with them. And so if your child is showing you any examples that they might have anxiety, understand how to manage it. Teach yourself how to manage it. You teaching yourself how to help your child manage their anxiety will do them such a major help, right? Don't deny it. Don't act like it doesn't exist. Don't act like you don't notice it. Don't try to cover it up. Face it. Be realistic about the fact that it's not going to be an overnight fix. It's not going to be something where I can go buy something and completely take this problem away for you. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's just something they're going to deal with for a lifetime, and over time they'll get better at managing it. But you have to call a thing a thing. You got to understand it. You got to talk about it. And you got to be about having solutions. And if you notice that your child is putting in an honest effort on, not getting really upset, or not lashing out, or not being defensive, or, maybe counting backwards helps them. Maybe taking a break helps them. Maybe, stepping away from their desk helps them, and letting the teacher know that, hey, this is what's going on. This is how we have to do it. It may work out for them in the long run. But as soon as we become one with the fact that this is what it is, this is what's happening, accept it, manage it, let's continue. We can all, teacher, principal, dean, other parent, that child can be okay with who they are despite them having anxiety. So stop acting like you don't see that something else is going on, because something else could very well be going on. And so that's what I wanted to talk about today. It's a nice little short one, very to the point, because so much comes with having children. It's not about having the right amount of money. It's not about having the biggest home. It's not about having the right car or the right minivan. It's not about, I have this and this and this, and I'm this educated, so I know I'm going to be the best parent. I'm going to have the best kid. You never know what type of child you're going to have until they're here. And all you can do is do your best to prepare for the basics and all of the intricate things you're going to find and deal with over time. And so once we start to look at it like that and look at our children as not us, but a part of us, then we'll start to respect who they are. And they'll start to respect who we are. And then we'll find some understanding. My name is Shan. I am Mama of the Girls. Thank you for checking out Cozy Womb Podcast. Don't forget to like, share, and review. You can make a review on Apple or on Spotify or on Good Pods, wherever you listen to your podcast. I would like to know what you think. I would like to know what you think about the episode. I do appreciate all the listeners and everyone sharing the show. And don't forget to check out the Cozy Womb shop, and I will check you guys next week. Peace. Bye.
Bye.